Welcome into Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the Panthers and the Eagles. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports on a beautiful late November afternoon in Philadelphia. Not bad weather, about 47 degrees, sunny. Evil Dead has Philadelphia -5. I like that myself. The over-under at 45. Eagles one game behind the Cowboys, tied with the Giants for second in the NFC East. Carolina gets the ball first. Chris Burden from the 3-yard line over the 25, out to the 26-yard line. First down, Carolina. Panthers led by their starting quarterback, Pat Warren, in his 6th year at Vanderbilt. These two teams played earlier, I do believe. I'm looking for the earlier time they played. I'm looking at the schedule here, going week by week. I could be mistaken, but I think they played once already. We'll figure it out. It'll be 1st and 10 Carolina from their own 26-yard line. Pat Warren, he'll hand off to Darrell Holt, the running back, and Holt to the 30-yard line in his 5th year out of Tennessee. Let's take a look at the Carolina offense. Up front, Walters, Crawford, Alford, Beasley, and Saunders. And then it's Harris, Reese, Holt, Burton, and Aaron. Well, I was mistaken. This is their first meeting of the year. They have not yet played each other. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. At their own 30-yard line, Warren in the gun, back to throw. Throws downfield, caught by Harris. No, incomplete. Steve Warner broke it up. The safety for Philadelphia. Here's the Philadelphia defense. Up front, Moon, Burchett, Ginsburg, and Frazier. They play a 4-3. Linebackers, Lynch, Ross, and Bird. And the secondary for the Eagles, Hicks, Warner, West, and Turner. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Carolina. From their own 30-yard line, Warren in the gun. Warren looking, rolls out. Still looking, great protection. He's got all day, throws. It's caught by Florence out to the 47-yard line. David Florence, the rookie tight end out of LSU. A gain of 17 yards and a Panther first down. Looking at the schedule, they don't play again after this week, so that means they had to have played already. But I'm not finding it. Oh, okay, week 9. Carolina beat Philadelphia 22-17. 1st and 10 for the 47-yard line. Warren back, throws to Harris, and across midfield to the 41-yard line. A gain of 15 yards in a Carolina first down. Ike Harris in his 15th year out of Pittsburgh. Eagles trying to keep pace with the Giants and the Cowboys in the NFC East, but Carolina now, they come in at 4 and 6. They're 2 games back of the Cowboys and 1 game behind the Eagles and the Giants. So there's still time for them to come back. 1st and 10 for the Eagle 41. Warren Play action to blitz. Throws. Gets it out to Burton. Rusty Burton, the tight end, down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 17 yards and a Carolina first down. The second-year tight end out of Vanderbilt, Rusty Burton. First down, Panthers. Panthers have a nice drive going here to start the game. The second game of our triple header today. We've got Detroit and Washington after this. On 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia 24-yard line. In the I formation. Warren hands off to Holt. And Darryl Holt gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. On the tackle, Rodney Lynch, the fifth-year linebacker out of Akron, along with Devontae Ross, number 59, in his fifth year out of North Carolina State. It'll be 2nd and 9, a 1-yard gain for the Panthers at the Philadelphia 24-yard line. In the offset I, Warren draws back. Got hit as he threw, incomplete. Coming in to make the tackle, Ryan Ginsberg, in his 4th year out of Central Washington, the defensive tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Beautiful sunny afternoon here in Philadelphia. Davis in the house. Good to see you, Davis. 5 receivers wide on 3rd down. Warren looking, and he gets sacked back at the 32-yard line. Lawrence Moon, the 4th-year defensive end out of Navy, making the play. A loss of 8 yards on the sack. It'll be 4th and 17 back at the 32-yard line. Carolina's going to have to attempt a field goal, and this will be a 49-yard attempt by Chris Jackie, their 16th-year kicker out of Nebraska. Here we go. From 49 yards, you put the Panthers on the board first. Snap, kick is up. Looks good. And it is good. So Jackie nails it from 49 yards. Nice job. And the Panthers lead it 3-0 with 4:49 left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. I've got Clutch McGee, Evil Dead, Sports Davis in the house. I think Lyons is here still. Misty is somewhat still awake over there. Misty's usually asleep by 8:30, 9 o'clock, without fail. Jackie will kick off for the Panthers. Up 3-0. Fielded by Caldwell at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Matthew Caldwell out to the 28-yard line. In his 13th year out of Ohio State, the former New York Jet, Matthew Caldwell. And now Caden Powell, the starting quarterback for Philadelphia, in his 2nd year out of Kentucky. One of 3 starting quarterbacks out of Kentucky. I had this trivia question last week. Let's see if anybody remembers. Who are the other 2 Kentucky quarterbacks in this league that start? 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Robert Elliott. And Elliott out to the 32-yard line, a 4-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Philadelphia offense. Up front, Chance, Ashmore, White, Williams, and Glessner. And then it's Horn, Andrews, Elliott, Crane, and Whitney. A gain of 3 officially. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Eagles at their own 32-yard line. The other 2 Kentucky quarterbacks are Billy Joe Booth in New England and John Lida in Tampa Bay. On 2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line, Powell to Elliott around the outside. Elliott down the sideline, across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 19-yard run by Robert Elliott in his 10th year out of Pittsburgh. First down, Eagles. Finally making the tackle, number 25, Torrey Clayton, the third-year safety out of California. Yep, the shoe man, Billy Joe Booth. First and 10 from the 49. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Elliott again, and Robert Elliott down to the 46, a gain of 5. Let's take a look at the Carolina defense. They play a 4-3. Johnson, Thomas, Peoples, and Palmer up front. The linebackers, Schuler, Redding, and Greer. And the secondary for the Panthers, Smith, Perkins, Clayton, and Banks. And that will bring up 2nd and 6 at the Carolina 46 for the Eagles. 3:25 and counting here in the first quarter. Panthers up 3-0. Eagles opening possession. 3 receivers on the far side. Powell in the gun. Powell fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws it deep. Going for the home run. Incomplete. It was broken up by Michael Perkins, the third-year safety out of Minnesota. Joe Horn, the intended receiver, will bring up 3rd and 6. 3:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Four receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun on 3rd down. Powell looking, throws a wobbly pass to Horn again, and he can't hold on. And again, Perkins broke it up. And that'll bring up 4th down. I don't think the Eagles are going to try a 63-yard field goal. At least I hope they don't. Back-to-back plays by Michael Perkins for Carolina. Chris Snyder will come on to punt. The rookie out of Virginia gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Not a bad punt. And that's where Carolina will take over up 3-0 with 3 minutes exactly left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. We have Detroit and Washington up next. Our triple header today here at Jammin' Sports. I don't know when I'll be on tomorrow. I've got a baseball game tomorrow afternoon on the radio. 1st and 10 from the 18. Warren fakes the handoff, throws back across to Holt. And Darrell Holt gets 7 yards out to the 25-yard line, where he's forced out of bounds by Eli Hicks. It'll be 2nd and 3. Darrell Holt, the 5th-year running back out of Tennessee. 2:54 left to play here in the first quarter. Panthers up 3-0. On 2nd and 3 from the 25. Aaron in motion. Warren fakes the handoff. Throws back across to Holt again. And he's out of bounds at the 29. A gain of 4 yards. That'll be enough for the first down. That'll stop the clock for the moment with 2:39 left here in the first quarter. His momentum took him out of bounds. Now the Panthers, they can still run the table and get to 10-6. They're just 2 games off the lead. 2 games behind Dallas, 1 game behind Philadelphia and the Giants here in Week 11. Warren to Holt, and Holt gets nothing, no gain. Bryson Burchett on the tackle in his 7th year out of Michigan State for Philadelphia. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line. On 2nd down, 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back, steps up, throws downfield to Aaron, makes a move, and he gets out to the Philadelphia 49-yard line. A 22-yard gain by Aaron. the 9th-year receiver out of Baylor. First down, Panthers. Into Philadelphia territory once again. On the tackle, number 24, Delano West, the rookie out of Alabama. First down, Panthers. A minute 40 and counting. It'll be 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the near side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Warren throws to Burton, and Rusty Burton dragging Eagles down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. The big tight end in his 2nd year out of Vanderbilt, Rusty Burton. The baseball game I'm doing tomorrow is actually a softball game. If they win, they go to the state tournament. If they lose, the season's over. So that's a big game tomorrow. 2nd and 3. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Holt to the 40. But he's going to be shy of the first down. A gain of 2 yards. On the tackle, number 58, Jacoby Bird, in his 2nd year out of Louisiana Lafayette. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Panthers at the Philadelphia 40-yard line. Big 3rd down for Carolina right here. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren to Reese. He's got the first down. Down to the 31. DeMarco Reese, the former Patriot, in his 4th year out of Wisconsin, a 9-yard gain. First down, Carolina. DeMarco Reese spent 3 years with New England. Now in his 1st year with Carolina. The backup running back for the Patriots, a backup here in Carolina. "15 seconds left in the quarter. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter, one would think. 1st and 10 from the 31 of Philadelphia. In the offset eye, Warren to Reese, and DeMarco Reese to the 31-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. Panthers up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports, NFC East matchup. The 4-6 Panthers, the 5-5 Eagles. Panthers lead it 3-0 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers at the Philadelphia 31. Panthers can make it a 2-possession game with a touchdown. Warren in the shotgun on 2nd down. Warren to Holt, and Darryl Holt is going to lose 2 yards back to the 33-yard line. On the tackle, Dennis Clofer in his 4th year out of New Mexico. The defensive end, Clofer. It'll be a 2-yard loss. It'll bring up 3rd and 12 for Carolina at the Philadelphia 33. We have Detroit and Washington up next. The 3rd game of our triple header. On 3rd and 12, Warren in the gun. Warren back, setting up a screen pass to Holt, and it gets smoked out by Devontae Ross for a 3-yard loss back to the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 4th and 15. Let's see if the Panthers go for a 54-yard field goal. Chris Jackie nailed it from 49 a little while ago, and it had room to spare. Does he have the leg to make a 54-yard field goal? So Jackie will come on out from 54 yards. The snap, the kick is up, and that one's no good. Short and off to the right. It remains a 3-0 game, and now Philadelphia will have it at their own 44-yard line, only down 3-0. With 7:02 left to play here in the second quarter here in Philadelphia. And considering it's late November, it's a nice day weather-wise here in Philadelphia. Caden Powell, the starting quarterback, number 14, in his second year out of Kentucky. Always like Philadelphia's uniforms. They're sharp. They're simple and they're sharp. They just look good. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Powell hands off to Elliott up the middle, and Robert Elliott out to the 47. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Carolina's got nice uniforms too. Dwayne Smith on the tackle, number 24. Smith in his 5th year out of Clemson. .6:45 and counting here in the first half. 2nd and 7 for the Eagles at their own 47-yard line. Powell hands off to Elliott up the middle, and Robert Elliott into Panther territory, a 6-yard gain to the 47-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Torrey Clayton on the tackle, number 25 for the Panthers. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 for Philadelphia. Big third down right here. Three receivers to the far side. Powell in the gun. Powell hands off to Elliott, and Elliott barely has the first down to the 46-yard line. He got the yard. First down, Eagles. He got a 1-yard gain before being thrown to the turf by Curtis Johnson, number 94. Johnson in his 12th year out of Georgia. Clock continues to move. 5:45 left in the first half. Panthers up 3-0. Low-scoring affair so far. Defensive game on 1st and 10. Powell to Elliott around the outside, and Elliott gets the corner out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Torrey Clayton again on the tackle for the Panthers. Torrey Clayton, the free safety, in his 3rd year out of California. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 40-yard line. Powell to Andrews this time, and Andrews to the 33-yard line. Marcus Andrews, the backup running back in his 4th year, also out of Pittsburgh. A gain of 7 yards in a Philadelphia first down. Michael Perkins, the safety, on the tackle. Under 5 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Panther 33-yard line. Barker in motion. Powell fakes the handoff. He's got all day. He's going to crank it deep. Jump ball, and Clayton comes down with it. It'll be a touchback as the Panthers pick it off in the back of the end zone. Torrey Clayton. However, did he get both feet down? I don't think he did. Can't tell from that angle. Let's watch this one. Where's his feet? I think that second foot came down out of bounds. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm reviewing this. Just like a wide receiver, you got to have both feet down. I don't think he did. We still don't have a review yet. I'd be surprised if one doesn't come. Shocking. No review. 1st and 10, Carolina from the 20-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. As the Panthers take over, going the other way. Fakes the handoff inside, throws down the sideline to Ike Harris. down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 19 yards to the veteran wide receiver in his 15th year out of Pittsburgh, Ike Harris. First down, Panthers. Now he got both feet down that time. That'll stop the clock with 4:23 left here in the first half. Carolina only up 3-0. Warren in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Warren looking, throws to the near side, caught by Jones, out to the 43. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Desmond Jones, the 4th-year tight end out of Vanderbilt. Devontae Ross on the tackle, the linebacker. Under 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Clock is running. 2nd and 6, Carolina at their own 43-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren fakes the handoff. Throws to Holt. And Holt makes an inside move and gets down to the Philadelphia 49-yard line. A gain of 8 and a Panthers first down. Holt's a pretty good receiver out of the backfield. You get him in the open field, he's hard to bring down. He's a big running back. Faked out Eli Hicks. Faked him out of his socks. Steve Warner finally brought him down. Number 42, the strong safety in his 8th year out of Temple. 3:25 and counting here in the first half. 1st and 10 Panthers from the Philadelphia 49. Panthers in the offset eye. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Darryl Holt to the 46. A gain of 3 to bring up 2nd and 7. Ken Frazier on the tackle, number 99, in his 14th year out of Cincinnati. That's the one thing about Philadelphia, though, you got to be concerned about. They have an aging defense. They have a lot of old people on their defense. 2nd and 7 from the 46. Warren to Holt. And Holt gets nailed for a 1-yard loss by Bryson Burchett, the defensive tackle. A loss of a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. Two and a half minutes left. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 8 for the Panthers at the Philadelphia 47. Warren in the gun. Warren back. Throws down the middle. Incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was looking for number 87. And that's Patrick Sebastian, the 2nd-year receiver out of Army. And now Brady Morris will come in to punt. Gets the punt away. And aiming for the sideline, it's out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So with 2:10 remaining here in the first half, Philadelphia will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 20, down 3-0. The Eagles, though, still have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Time enough to score before halftime. The previous game, we never had a chance to see who they play next week, so I'll let you know right now. Miami will host Baltimore next week, and Buffalo next week will host New England. I'll tell you who these teams host in a second. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Powell to Elliott up the middle. Robert Elliott across the 30. And he's got a first down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Panthers up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Panthers up 3-0. Next week, Philadelphia will host Cleveland, and the Panthers will be out west. They'll take on the Rams next week. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers wide for the Eagles. Powell in the shotgun on 1st down. Back to throw, dumps it off to Crane, the tight end, Christopher Crane. 6 yards out to the 37-yard line. We have an injury timeout on Crane. So Philadelphia takes their first timeout with 1:56 left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 37-yard line. Up next, we have Detroit at Washington. A big game for the Lions. The NFC Central right now, as we have a moment. Tampa Bay at 7 and 3. Detroit and Chicago both at 6 and 4. So that's a big game for Detroit up next. The Redskins are 2 and 8. On 2nd and 4 from the 37-yard line, Powell in the shotgun. Back to throw. Looking. Throws downfield. Caught by Horn. Down the sideline. He's going to score. Touchdown. Eagles 63 yards to Joe Horn. The defender covering him fell down. And Horn went right up the sideline for the touchdown. 63 yards. The 13th year receiver out of Hofstra. And the Eagles take a 6-3 lead. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Eagles lead at 7-3, 1:47 left. Here in the first half. The Eagles strike, and they strike quickly on a 63-yard touchdown to Joe Horn. And now the Eagles lead at 7-3. Philadelphia trying to keep pace with the Giants and Cowboys in the NFC East. The only problem for Philadelphia is they played the Giants twice already, and they played the Cowboys twice already. There you go, Evil Dead, with the emoji. Chris Snyder will kick off. Fielded by Burden, 2 yards deep over the 15-20. And Chris Burden brings it out to the 23-yard line. In his second year out of Savannah State. There's only one other player in the league from Savannah State. And it's Kobe Jones on the Broncos, the running back. First and 10, Carolina. They'll have it at their own 23-yard line. 1:44 left in the half with 3 timeouts. Let's see if the Panthers can score before halftime. Warren takes the snap. Looks downfield, rolls out in trouble, gets sacked by Ken Frazier back at the 11-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 12 yards. It'll be 2nd and 22. Frazier coming in. The veteran defensive end in his 14th year out of Cincinnati. 14 years and still going strong. A 1:25 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 22 for the Panthers. Back at their own 11. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Throws to Harris. Out to the 14, a gain of 3. And now Philadelphia takes a timeout. They want to force a 4th down. It'll be 3rd and 19. They want to get the ball back. 1:09 remaining in the half. It'll be 3rd and very long for the Panthers. 3rd and 19. Long timeout. Now we're ready to go. on third down. From the 14-yard line. Jones in motion. Warren hands off to Holt. Try to cross up the Eagles. It doesn't work. Holt only gets a yard. Philadelphia takes a timeout. It'll be 4th and 18. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back one more time before halftime. And they'll have one timeout. 4th and 18 from the 15-yard line. Brady Morris will come in to punt for Carolina. It's been a rough year overall for the Panthers at 4 and 6. Philadelphia not much better, 5 and 5. Neither team has been playing consistently well at all. 4th and 18. Morris gets the punt away. Fielded by Caldwell at the 37-yard line, brings it across midfield to the 41. And the Eagles going to have great field position. And they have one timeout with 54 seconds left until halftime. A chance for the Eagles to at the very least get a field goal before halftime. Now the Eagles are out of timeouts, I'm sorry. But still, they have it at the 41-yard line. They're not far from field goal range. 3 receivers to the near side on first down. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Throws downfield. Caught by Whitney. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. A.J. Whitney, the 5th-year receiver out of Nebraska. A gain of 17 yards in a Philadelphia first down. The former Dolphin, the former Ram, A.J. Whitney, spent 2 years with Miami, 2 years with the Rams, and now in his first year with Philadelphia. First and 10 from the 24-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell drops back, steps up, throws outside to Horn, and Horn out to the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 will be 2nd and 4. Clock is running 35 seconds. Powell on second down will spike it to stop the clock with 33 seconds left in the half. It'll be 3rd and 4. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm trying to get a touchdown out of this. I'm close. I'm at the 18-yard line. On 3rd and 4 from the 18. Powell in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Powell looking. Powell throws. Well, he short-hopped it. He had a receiver open in the back of the end zone. A.J. Whitney was open, but he short-hopped it. It'll be 4th and 4. Dan Bailey will come out. This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt to put the Eagles up by 7. From 35 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead it 10-3, 25 seconds left here in the first half. We're live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 11, here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Sports Davis, Clutch McGee in the house. .25 seconds left until halftime. And Dan Bailey, not Bailey, but Chris Snyder will kick off. The rookie punter out of Virginia. As Philadelphia is up 7, here's the kick. Fielded at the goal line by Stanton over the 15, 20, 25. And Robert Stanton will bring it out to the 28-yard line. In his 3rd year out of Austin Peay. 19 seconds until half. Eagles up 10-3. Let's see what the Panthers do with 19 seconds left. They have 3 timeouts, but 19 seconds, not a whole lot to work with. First and 10 from the 28 as Carolina comes out in the offset eye. Warren hands off to Gerald Holt, right up the middle, out to the 39, a gain of 11. The Panthers take a timeout with 15 seconds left. First down, Carolina. Now they're close enough for a Hail Mary. But with 2 timeouts, I would try to get in field goal range. To get in the field goal range, you need about 25, 30 yards. That's doable in 15 seconds. Plus, you have a timeout. You have 2 of them. First and 10 from the 39. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back. Looking, steps up. Boy, he's got great protection. Throws. Wide open Harris down the field. They're not going to catch him, I don't think. 1 man to beat. And they finally get him down. But a flag is down. 2 seconds left. Let's sort this one out. Oh, that one's coming back. That one's coming back. Patrick Sebastian. He'll come back to the 16. It's still first down. The Panthers, well, they got to take a timeout. They'll set the ball. They got to take a timeout. Well, they're going to try a field goal here. Here we go. 33-yard field goal attempt by Chris Jackie right before halftime. The kick is up, and it's good. We go to halftime. Your halftime score, Philadelphia 10, Carolina 6, here at Jammin' Sports. Back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-6 Panthers, the 5-5 Eagles. Philadelphia just a game back of the Cowboys in the NFC East. Tied with the Giants at 5-5. Carolina 1 game behind the Eagles and the Giants. Philadelphia leads at 10-6. They'll get the ball first here in the third quarter. Kicking off for the Panthers, Chris Jackie. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Harper, a yard deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Harper brings it out to the 32-yard line. Mark Harper in his second year out of California. First down, Philadelphia. Caden Powell comes back out, the second-year man out of Kentucky. Philadelphia up by 4, 10-6, as we start the third quarter. Lions and the Redskins up after this. We'll be down in D.C. for that one. First and 10, Philadelphia. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the gun. Powell hands off to Robert Elliott. And Elliott a yard to the 33-yard line. It'll be second and 9. On the tackle, Evan Greer, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of Oregon State. It'll be second and 9. On second down, Powell under center this time. He'll hand off to Elliott up the middle, and Elliott down to the 40. A gain of 7. Torrey Clayton on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Eagles at their own 40-yard line. On 3rd down. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Elliott, and he gets smacked down at the 39 by Evan Greer. They won't get the first down. It'll be a loss of 2 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down, and the Eagles are going to have to punt. Nice play by Evan Greer, the 6th-year linebacker out of Oregon State. Eagles will have to punt. Chris Snyder will come on. Snyder gets the punt away. Fielded by Burden at the 12, over the 20, and it brings it out to the 24-yard line. Chris Burden. First down, Carolina, from their own 24. 6:31 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles up 10-6. We don't know yet what our schedule will be tomorrow. It all depends on what time I get done with that game tomorrow afternoon. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Warren back to throw. Throws, gets it out to Harris, incomplete. Broken up by Eli Hicks, the 6th-year defensive back out of Michigan. He was looking for Ike Harris. It'll be 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, 4 receivers spread wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren to Holt around the outside, and Holt fumbles. It's picked up by a lineman and taken down to the 42-yard line. Picked up by Joseph Walters, the lineman, all the way out to the 42. A gain of 18 when it's all said and done, just like they drew it up on the chalkboard, right? The lineman was right there. Joseph Walters, the left tackle, joining on the spot. Devontae Ross makes the tackle, but it's an 18-yard gain for Carolina. It's at 4 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock yours. Sub-state game. It's a playoff game. Win or go home. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Warren in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Warren to Holt, and Darryl Holt out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Ken Frazier making the tackle for Philadelphia along with Steve Warner, number 42. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Panthers at their own 48-yard line. Philadelphia up by 4. Panthers trying to take the lead on this drive. 4 receivers set wide. Warren back, steps up, throws to Sebastian. He catches it at the 38-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Carolina first down. Patrick Sebastian in his 2nd year out of Army. The wide receiver, one of my Army guys. On the tackle, number 26, Corey Turner, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Minnesota. 1st and 10 Panthers at the Philadelphia 38. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren hands off to Holt, and Darryl Holt plowing over Devontae Ross down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Under 5 minutes now left to play in the 3rd quarter. Eagles up 10-6. Our starting pitcher struck out 16 the other night in their 5-0 win She can blow smoke, man. She's something else. And she's just a sophomore. We have her for 2 more years. 2nd and 5 from the 33-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Throws outside to Burton. Down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Rusty Burton on the catch for Carolina. 4:28 left to play here in the third quarter. Panthers on the move. Down 10-6. Panthers come out in the offset eye on 3rd and 1. Warren, 3-step drop, throws. A fade to Harris, and he can't hold on. It was broken up by number 57, Rodney Lynch, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of Akron. And that'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th and 1. Carolina will try a 46-yard field goal. Chris Jackie, it'll make it a 1-point game. The snap, kick is up. And it's good. It's a 1-point ball game. Philadelphia up 10-9 with 4:12 remaining here in the third quarter. We're live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. I have some bad news to report, Evil Dead. One of the 4 puppies ended up dying. It just didn't make it. It happens sometimes. Oh yeah, she can pitch. She can pitch again. The rules are a lot stricter in baseball than softball. They were going to play today, but they have their graduation today, so she'll play tomorrow. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Harper, 2 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20, and out to the 28-yard line. It happens. She still has 3 of them left. And she's taking good care of them. First and 10 Philadelphia from their own 28 with 4:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Up by a single point, 10-9. Caden Powell, the quarterback, comes out in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Powell to Elliott up the middle, and Elliott out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, number 53, Lawrence Timmons, in his 12th year out of Florida State. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Philadelphia. Under 4 minutes now left to play in the third quarter. 3:45 and count. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell in the gun. Powell fakes the handoff. Throws to the near side to Woolfolk. Down the sideline. Down to the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and inches. Desmond Woolfolk, the second-year receiver out of Chattanooga. It'll be 3rd and inches for Philadelphia at their own 38 with 3:20 and counting here in the third quarter. Panthers and Eagles in a tight ball game on 3rd down. Powell drops back, throws outside, he overthrows his receiver. A.J. Whitney was open, and he missed his target. It'll be 4th down, and Philadelphia's going to have to punt. Now Carolina with another opportunity to take the lead once they get the ball back here. Chris Snyder back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Vernon at the 15 over the 25 out to the 28-yard line. Chris Vernon on the return. 2:59 remaining here in the third quarter. Philadelphia up 10-9. Carolina will start from their own 28. Still a lot of time left in this one. Don't forget we have Detroit at Washington up next. Lions and Redskins will be at FedEx Field for that one. First and 10 from the 28. Warren in the shotgun. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Darrell Holt to the 32-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Steve Warner on the tackle, number 42. Panthers now at their own 32-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side for Carolina. Warren in the shotgun. Warren fakes the handoff, throws outside to Aaron, down the sideline, and Aaron gets 3 yards out to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Eli Hicks on the tackle, number 21. 2:26 left here in the third quarter as we watch the replay. Aaron, the 9th-year receiver out of Baylor. The receiver with the funny name, Erin Aaron. Aaron. 3rd and 3 from the 35-yard line. Big third down for the Panthers. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back, throws to the near side to Burton, and Rusty Burton out to the 46. A gain of 11. First down, Carolina. The big tight end, Rusty Burton, hauls it in. And that will bring us to 2 minutes left to play in the third. Clock is running. Here in Philadelphia. We're late in the third quarter. Philadelphia up 10-9. 1st and 10 from the 46. Carolina comes out in the offset eye. Warren to Holt, and Darrell Holt breaking tackles, but gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Well, he gained a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, number 26. That's Corey Turner in his second year out of Minnesota. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 46-yard line. 1:25 and counting. Panthers in the I formation. Warren to Holt, and Darrell Holt across midfield. He's in the open field, all the way down to the 32-yard line. A 22-yard gain by Darrell Holt down to the Philadelphia 32. The 5th-year back out of Tennessee. Carolina trying to get the season sweep on Philadelphia. They won the earlier game down in Charlotte earlier this season, 17-10. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Now with 3 backs in the backfield, Warren in the shotgun. Warren will hand off to Holt, and Holt gets a yard to the 31. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, number 53, Kenneth Armstrong, the former Dolphin, in his 5th year out of East Carolina. Armstrong was on Miami for 4 years, and then as a free agent came to Philadelphia during the offseason. 2nd and 9, third quarter clock winding down. Warren hands off to DeMarco Reese, and Reese gets down to the 23-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. I don't think they'll get another playoff in time. That should be the last play of the third quarter. DeMarco Reese in his 4th year out of Wisconsin. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the Philadelphia 23 when we come back. That's the end of the third quarter. Eagles up 10-9 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. We got a tight one. Eagles lead the Carolina Panthers 10-9. Almost called them the Cardinals. I saw the CAR up there. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 23-yard line. as we start quarter number 4. Carolina in field goal range if they don't get the first down here. They come out in the offset eye. Warren hands off to Holt, and he's got the first down barely. Gets a yard out to the 22-yard line. First down, Carolina. Just got enough for the first down. Making the tackle, Devontae Ross, number 59, for Philadelphia. First and 10, Panthers from the Eagle 22-yard line. Eagles up 10-9. 3 receivers to the far side. Warren in the gun. Warren draws back, steps up, throws underneath to Holt, and Darryl Holt down to the 16-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Plenty of time left. Over 7 minutes left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 16-yard line. Panthers in the offset eye. Warren fakes the handoff. Warren looking. He's got all day. Throws outside to Aaron. Out of bounds at the 15. Just a 1-yard gain. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 3. His momentum took him out of bounds. Third and 3 from the 15-yard line. Warren in the shotgun on 3rd down. Warren hands off to Reese. DeMarco Reese. Looks like he's got it down at the 11. A gain of 4. First down, Panthers. First and 10 from the 11-yard line. A nice drive here by the Panthers. If they score a touchdown, they're going to go for 2. They try to make it a 7-point game. First and 10 from the 11-yard line. Panthers come out. Warren in the shotgun. Warren hands off to Holt up the middle, and Darryl Holt. His forward progress stopped at the 8-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. We're coming up on 6 minutes left in regulation. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 8-yard line. The Panthers can get a first down at the 1. In the offset eye. Watts in motion. Warren hands off to Holt. And Darryl Holt down to the 6. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. On the tackle, Jacoby Bird, the linebacker for Philadelphia. 5.5 minutes left. 3rd and 5 from the 6-yard line. The Panthers trying to punch it in. Warren in the shotgun on 3rd down. Warren looks to the end zone. Throws to Aaron. Touchdown. Carolina. The Panthers take the lead for the first time since they were up 3-0. 15-10. And now the Panthers will go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. A 6-yard touchdown catch by Aaron, the 9th-year receiver out of Baylor. And now the Panthers will go for 2. Nice drive by Carolina. And now the 2-point conversion try. They spread the receivers out. Warren under center. Jones in motion. Warren hands off to Reese, and the 2-point conversion's good. DeMarco Reese right up the gut. And the Panthers lead it 17-10 with 5:15 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Still a lot of time left on the clock. Philadelphia has plenty of time to answer that touchdown with one of their own. But the Panthers have taken the lead, 17-10. Here at Jammin' Sports, where we have the Lions and the Redskins up next. Jackie will kick off for the Panthers. Fielded by Harper at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25. And Mark Harper brings it out to the 28-yard line. First down, Eagles. 5:11 left to play. If you missed the earlier game tonight, it was another comeback. I saw the highlights of it, Evil Dead, yes. That was something else. 1st and 10 from the 28. I usually watch highlights in the morning when I get up. 5 receivers set wide. Powell in the gun, empty backfield looking. Throws downfield, got a man open. Whitney down the sideline. A.J. Whitney all the way down to the Carolina 31-yard line. A 41-yard gain to A.J. Whitney all the way down to the Carolina 31-yard line. It reminded me of that game years ago. Boy, it was back in the 90s maybe, early 90s. There was a hockey game that went like 6 overtimes, a playoff hockey game. I can't remember who played. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. I think it was the Washington Capitals against somebody. Powell in the gun. Powell looking. He's got all day. He gets sacked back at the 37-yard line. Ray Thomas, the 8th-year defensive tackle out of South Florida, on the tackle, a loss of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 17. I don't know if you heard the news late yesterday, early today. EA Sports, in their infinite wisdom, has pushed back the release of the college football game until August of 2024. It was the Capitals and the Islanders, right? Yes. I think that was the game, yes. 2nd and 17. Powell in the shotgun. 1986. There you go. Yeah, that's right. On 2nd and 17, Powell looking, throws down the middle to Wolfhook, and Desmond Wolfhook down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 20 yards and a Philadelphia first down. That's right, because I remember watching that game, and I was here in the Central Time Zone at the time. I was stationed at Fort Campbell. I remember watching that game, and it ended right around 1 a.m. Central, yes. I remember that game now, yes. That was a crazy game. Those players had to have been dead tired when that game was over. So Philadelphia now down to the Carolina 17-yard line. Philadelphia trying to tie it up. They've moved the ball down the field quickly. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the gun. Hands off to Elliott up the middle. Robert Elliott inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Clock is running here in the 4th quarter. 3:23 and counting. Panthers up by 7. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the 9. Powell on 2nd and 2. 3-step drop. Throws inside to Barker. He's in. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Shane Barker, the 2nd-year tight end out of Hawaii, with a 9-yard touchdown reception. And now the Eagles can tie this one up with the extra point. This one has turned into a great game. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 17 with 3:05 remaining. We could have overtime. There's still a lot of time left, 3:05 left on the clock. We're tied at 17. The 4-6 Panthers, the 5-5 Eagles. Philadelphia, one game behind Dallas in the NFC East. Tied with the Giants for second place. Just one game behind the Cowboys at 6-4. Dallas has yet to play this week. So now Philadelphia will kick off. Chris Snyder in a tie ball game. Fielded by Burden, 2 yards deep over the 15-20, and Chris Burden out to the 25-yard line. First down, Carolina. Still a lot of time left, 3:02 left on the clock. The Cowboys later this week, who do they play? They play at Green Bay. But the Packers have been struggling. They're 3-7. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. 3:02 left to play. The Giants later this week play at Pittsburgh. Warren, play action, looking, throws downfield, incomplete. He was looking for David Florence, the tight end. It was broken up by Corey Turner, the defensive back. And that'll stop the clock with 2:57 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second and 10 for the Panthers at their own 25-yard line. Nice defensive play by Turner. Second and 10 from the 25. Panthers come out. Panthers come out in the shotgun. Warren takes the snap, hands off to Holt up the middle, and Darrell Holt gets 3 yards out to the 28. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Steve Warner on the tackle, number 42. 2:44 and counting. 2-minute warning coming up. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Panthers at their own 28-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren will drop back. Throws outside, incomplete. He was looking for Patrick Sebastian. Had the defender been looking, he could have intercepted that, but he wasn't paying attention. That'll stop the clock, 2:25 left, and bring up 4th and 7. Back to punt, Brady Morris. And Morris gets the punt away. Fielded by Caldwell at the 23. Gets tackled at the 25. With 2:18 left, Philadelphia will take over in a tie ball game. And Caden Powell will come back out. A chance now for Philadelphia to retake the lead. We're tied at 17 all. 2-minute warning coming up. On 1st and 10, 4 receivers set wide for the Eagles. Powell fakes the handoff. Play action looking. Throws it deep, going for the home run. And it's picked off by Michael Perkins. The Panthers get it back, and Perkins brings it back out to the 20-yard line. The ball was underthrown, allowing Michael Perkins, the safety, to come up with it. And now the Panthers will take over at their own 20 with 2:06 left here in regulation. The third-year safety out of Minnesota, Michael Perkins, his second interception of the game. So now Carolina with a chance to take the lead now. It was intended for Horn. And now the Panthers with an opportunity will have the 2-minute warning right after this play. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2:06 remaining. Panthers come out. They come out in the offset I formation. Warren hands off to Darryl Holt, and he goes nowhere. And that's the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 17 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. We're tied at 17. Eagles and the Panthers. Clutch McGee is back in the house. Good to see Clutch here, along with Evil Dead. This one's been a good one. We're tied at 17. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers at their own 21-yard line. Overtime not out of the question here. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren will drop back. Throws outside to Holt down the sideline, and Holt's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. We have the Lions and the Redskins after this. It's a triple header tonight. Miami came back and beat Buffalo 21-20 earlier. That's in the video section. This is our second game. And then we have Detroit and Washington up next. 3rd and 2. Warren in the gun. 4 receivers wide. Warren back. Throws to Aaron down the sideline. Aaron tried to outrun the secondary and they catch him at the 6-yard line. Wow. Let's get the yardage on that one. Let's see. 44 one way and 22 the other. A 66-yard gain by Aaron. And now the Panthers are in business. They're in field goal range on a 66-yard catch by Aaron, all the way down to the Philadelphia 6-yard line. First and goal from the 6. 1:30 and counting. Neither team taking a timeout. They each have 3 left. Panthers come out in the offset I. Warren hands off to Holt up the middle, and Holt to the 4-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. Philadelphia takes a timeout. They have 2 left. They're trying to conserve time in case the Panthers score. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. A 1:18 left in what has been a good ball game. The Panthers trying to get the season sweep on the Eagles here. On 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Warren hands off to Holt inside, and Holt is going to lose a yard. Philadelphia takes a timeout, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. A 1:14 remaining. It'll be 3rd and goal for Carolina at the Philadelphia 5. We're tied at 17 with a 1:14 left in regulation. Carolina at 4-6, Philadelphia at 5-5. Both teams currently on the outside looking in when it comes to the playoff picture at the moment. Panthers come out in the I formation. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Darryl Holt is not going to get there. Philadelphia takes a timeout, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 4th down, and Carolina will kick the field goal. This will be a 20-yard attempt by Chris Jackie. It'll put the Panthers up by 3, and the Eagles will have about a minute left and no timeouts to answer this, should they make the field goal here. which they should. It's only a 20-yard attempt. So Chris Jackie will come on out from 20 yards to give the Panthers the lead. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Panthers lead it 20-17 with 1:07 left. The Eagles have no timeouts. However, all they need is a field goal. And they have just over a minute left, 1:07 left to play. Here live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 11, here at Jammin' Sports. We have Detroit and Washington up next. We hope you hang around for that. A rare Friday night triple header here at Jammin' Sports. Wanted to get 3 games in today because I don't know when I'll be on tomorrow yet. There's the kick. Fielded by Harper at the 2, over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Mark Harper out to the 25-yard line. That's where Philadelphia will take over. Philadelphia needs about 45 yards to get in the field goal range. They have no timeouts. They have 1:03 to work with. All they need is a field goal to tie this up and send it to overtime. It's going to be difficult with no timeouts, but it can be done. Both teams have played well today. 1st and 10 from the 25. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Powell draws back. Throws. He's got a man down sideline. Incomplete. The ball kind of hung up. And Dalton Hodge, the safety, broke it up. Number 39 in his 3rd year out of Oklahoma. He had A.J. Whitney down the sideline. Incomplete. 58 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. On 2nd down. Powell in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws. Dumps it off to Elliott. Turns upfield. And Elliott bowls over a Panther out to the 41. They're in the hurry-up. A gain of 16. 45 seconds left. Powell will probably spike it right here. He does. With 41 seconds left. The Eagles need about 30 yards. Philadelphia needs about 30 more yards to get into field goal range. Four receivers set wide, 41 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Powell in the shotgun. Powell back. Powell looking, steps up, throws to Woolfolk, and Woolfolk down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 17. They're in Carolina territory, 27 seconds. Powell will spike it with 24 seconds left. The Eagles not quite in field goal range yet. Philadelphia needs about 10 to 15 more yards. 10 yards at the very least to get into field goal range. With 24 seconds left, they're at the Carolina 42-yard line. Powell in the shotgun on 2nd down. Powell drops back, looking, throws underneath to Crane, and Crane to the 39. They got to hurry up. They got to get up there. 15 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 6. The receivers got to get back. They'll probably spike it. With 9 seconds left, it's 4th down. Well, this would be a 56-yard attempt by Dan Bailey to tie up the ball game. And the Panthers want to ice him. This is ball game right here. I don't know if he can make it from 56. Nine seconds left. Carolina trying to get the season sweep on the Eagles. They beat them earlier this season down in Carolina, 17-10. Throw a quick out. I was thinking the same thing. I'd try to throw something quick to the sideline. But they're going to try a 56-yarder. Dan Bailey, the former Lion, for the tie. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Fielded by Burden, and he'll bring it out. He'll try to run out the clock, and he will. And that's it. That's ball game. The Panthers hold on to win 20-17 here at Jammin' Sports. Thanks for watching. We've got the Lions and the Redskins up next. We'll see you then.